you have two features, right? And yeah, do you have like a relationship with both of them before like the project and everything?
Yeah, so Wit has been cheering us on since we pretty much started our band. Well, like a year and a half after, which is our Fake Rich feature. And then Dutch Melrose is actually the first person I ever wrote music with was him many years ago. So before Rivals. So it was like almost appropriate, I feel like, to have the two people who have been cheering us on the longest to be two of our first features. So okay, I love you, but not that much.
That's awesome. I mean, as a male vocalist, their features are definitely almost opposite, you know, in terms of like texture as they bring it. So I like that as a contrast in the actual features too, you know.
Very opposing.
Yeah. But both dope. They both like, you know, put something on it that was like,
they're both very good at what they do, which is, you know, part of the reason we ended up using both of them. Also, they said yes, so that's always nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just felt right. It felt appropriate. It was two people that we all really enjoy as people, as human beings, and that we have personal connections with. Dutch.
When ever says this real quick, I just have to point out I hate it.
You hate what?
Continue. I said if Wit ever sees this, I just need to say this for him. I hate you. I love him to death, but I hate him.
Oh, that's too funny.
Man. So it just was right, you know.
Well, what I also found interesting was even with their contrast, the more like heavy vocalist was like not on what I thought was a more dark song. Like the other song is a little bit darker, I think, than right. Could you talk about like how dark Change Things is? Like talk about how like that song came to be, because it's really it seems like digging yourself out of like a really tough time where it's like all you can see is like the end almost.
I feel like, okay, so during this record, I kind of hit this point of like acceptance. I hit acceptance in regards to like, I've made a lot of mistakes. I've hurt other people. People have hurt me. I've been happy. I've been unhappy. I've been, you know, everything in between. And I sort of hit this point of just being like, who cares? You know, like in the grand scheme of everything, nothing matters. If you really break it down, nothing matters and everything matters in this weird, you know, spectrum of reality. So I wrote Change Things about like, essentially like, no matter what I do, no matter what I try to do, nothing is going to change. And I have to accept that. And that's that. I can't change who I was. I cannot change what will be. You know, it just is what it is, and I have to just enjoy the ride. And that's essentially what I wrote Change Things about. It's just like, enjoy the ride, you know?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I like that. Because, I mean, it's still, even though it sounds dark, it's not dark. It's like I said, there's this like part of empowerment that like stays true. Yes. Even if it's dark, it's still like not the end.
There's always an overarching like it's gonna be okay thing. Like literally have it tattooed on me.
Oh wow, there it is.
Because I had to remind myself that like everything I stress about, all the things I worry about, and this isn't just me, it's everyone. It doesn't matter. It's gonna be fine. If it doesn't matter in a year from now, okay, here, if it doesn't matter in 6 months from now, probably doesn't matter. It definitely doesn't matter. If it doesn't matter in a year from now, it doesn't matter. If it doesn't matter in 5 years from now, it still doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It just, you create the situations you are given the situations that you're given, and you either accept those situations and you do what you can to dig yourselves out of them, or do what you can to be better, or etc. That's all we have, is what we're given. So, yeah.
Right. Perfect. And on that note, let's give it a play.
Tried to find hope and happiness. At some point I lost my plans. Think I faded in this process, and the reaper is my only friend. Trying to find my way home, sitting pretty on my tombstone. Smile wide, got close with the graveyard. Trying to find where to start, 'cause I'm casket side. Can't seem to change things. Wearing white to my funeral, probably die alone. So bitter and I'm staying cold. Wearing all my Gucci in the chapel, knowing I can change things, change things. Flexing that I'm stronger than I really am, but I can change me, change me. Devil knows I don't keep my friends. Heaven says I should have regrets. Do you think they'd care if I went? 'Cause at this point I feel like I'm spent. Trying to find my way home, sitting pretty on my tombstone. Smile wide, got close with the graveyard. Trying to find where to start, 'cause I'm casket side. Can't seem to change things. Wearing white to my funeral, probably die alone. So bitter and I'm staying cold. Wearing all my Gucci in this chapel, knowing I can change things, change things. Flexing that I'm stronger than I really am, but I can change me, change me.
Yeah. Ain't no other way to change it now. This can't be everything I am. This ain't gonna be the end. So tell me, is it alright? Fill the void I'll never be. Running from the inside, oh, it's hanging over me. It's easy to see it. I only need to believe it. So if I try to change the past, all I hear is doubt tones. I want everything to last, but it's out of my control. I can only do me, and I'll put that on God. I can't be what I'm not.
Can't seem to change things. Wearing white to my funeral, probably die alone. So bitter and I'm staying cold. Wearing all my Gucci in this chapel, knowing I can change things, change things. Flexing that I'm stronger than I really am, but I can change me, change me. Can't seem to change things. Wearing white to my funeral, probably die alone. So bitter and I'm staying cold.
Yay.